What if I told you imaginary friends are real?
John Krasinski brings the magic of imaginary friends to life.
Are any of them scary?
Worse. Desperate.
The actor and director's latest project, If, follows a young girl who gains the ability to see imaginary friends. He admits his own daughters inspired him to make the film.
And watching them go into this imaginary world, this magical world that his parents were not invited into. And it wasn't just the joy and the happiness on their face, it was the authenticity of who they get to be in this world and how confident they get to be, how fearless they get to be.
Ryan Reynolds and Kaylee Fleming lead the cast. The young actress shares how much she learned from her counterpart on set.
I've gotten so much advice from him, and I've just loved working with him and watching him. And I've learned so much from him, but he's so funny, as everyone knows, but he's also so sweet, and he has a really big heart, and you get to see that a lot in If.
Krasinski believes Fleming's performance will inspire audiences of all ages.
If you're a kid, you're looking at her saying, I'm that kid who gets to hang out with imaginary friends. And if you're an adult, she's your invitation back to childhood because she's going through that decision of whether or not I should grow up or stay a kid. And I feel like we all should be waking up every day saying, do I have to grow up? Is there any way to hold on to that childhood today?
Don't look him in the eye.
Which one?
Yeah, that's gonna grow right back.
Those on board flight SQ321 will have experienced a very dramatic ordeal. Flight tracking data suggests that the plane dropped 6,000 feet in less than 5 minutes. It was traveling from London Heathrow to Singapore when it suddenly had to make an emergency landing. The airport here has confirmed that one person has died as a result of turbulence. We understand that around 30 people are also being treated at a hospital in Bangkok. We've started to see some of the images from inside the plane which show parts of the plane damaged. We've heard from some of those on board who say that anyone that didn't have their seat belts on was suddenly thrust from their seats, that some hit their heads, and there was a commotion. There's some debris that we've seen from images on the floor as well. We're expecting to get an update from the airport shortly. But Singapore Airlines is regarded as a benchmark for many in the industry. Accidents and incidents of this kind are very rare, but today, obviously, many of those on board have witnessed firsthand how quickly things can change. And from what we hear from eyewitnesses so far, it was some of those who weren't wearing seatbelts who that were perhaps the worst injured.
El estado de Florida le da la espalda al cambio climático. Desde la gobernación se acuña con ley la desestimación de cualquier aporte para mitigar el calentamiento global. Ron DeSantis firmó la legislación que regula, por ejemplo, la instalación de hélices para la energía eólica en las playas.
Estamos restaurando la cordura en nuestro enfoque de la energía y rechazando la agenda de los fanáticos verdes radicales.
Este paso en el estado costero de Florida generó de inmediato la reacción de la Casa Blanca.
Es lamentable que todavía queden negacionistas del clima. Hay mucho más trabajo que tenemos que hacer, así que pensamos que eso es vergonzoso.
Para la Fundación Bolo, esta ley va en contra de la protección del medio ambiente en un estado que cada vez más se ve afectado por el cambio climático, sobre todo por las elevadas temperaturas y los riesgos de inundación.
Sino que como estado somos el primer estado en todos los Estados Unidos siendo afectados por el cambio climático. Yo diría que este proyecto de ley pone innecesariamente en peligro a las personas, a los floridianos, no solo al eliminar las concesiones para la energía limpia, sino reduce la supervisión de los oleoductos.
Legisladores a favor de esta ley afirman que el instrumento apoya a la economía estatal.
Tenemos combustibles fósiles que han enriquecido a nuestro país, donde la gente ahora tiene oportunidades mucho más eficientes de poner comida en la mesa.
Desde el Congreso estadounidense, la legisladora por Florida, Frederica Wilson, dijo que el cambio climático es un hecho indiscutible y calificó la medida como imprudente e irresponsable. Es el reporte. Soy José Perralete de La Voz de América, en Miami para Telearuba.